Welcome back to the Daily Crypto Report, where we simplify the complex and explore the fascinating world of cryptocurrency. Today, we're diving into the basics of Bitcoin, how it works, why it's so revolutionary, and how it's shaping the future of money. Whether you're new to Bitcoin or just looking to solidify your understanding, this is the video for you. So what is Bitcoin? At its core, Bitcoin is a digital currency that operates without the need for a central authority, like a bank or government. It was created in 2009 by an anonymous person or group of people known as Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin is built on blockchain technology, which acts as a decentralized ledger to record all transactions. But what makes Bitcoin special? Unlike traditional currencies like dollars or euros, Bitcoin is decentralized. This means no single entity controls it. Instead, a global network of computers, known as nodes, work together to validate and secure transactions. This decentralized nature is one of the key reasons Bitcoin has become so popular. It puts control back into the hands of its users. Now let's talk about how Bitcoin works. Every Bitcoin transaction is recorded on a blockchain. Imagine the blockchain as a giant digital ledger that is public and transparent. Each block in the chain contains a list of transactions, and once a block is full, it's added to the chain in chronological order. But how do these transactions get verified? This is where Bitcoin mining comes in. Miners are people or organizations that use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems. Solving these problems ensures that the transactions in a block are valid. Once a block is verified, miners are rewarded with newly created Bitcoins and transaction fees. One of the cool things about Bitcoin is that its supply is limited. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins, making it a deflationary asset. This scarcity is why many people compare Bitcoin to digital gold. It's a store of value with a finite supply. You might be wondering, how do I use Bitcoin? The first step is to get a Bitcoin wallet. This is a digital app or device where you can store your Bitcoin. Wallets come in two types, hot wallets and cold wallets. Hot wallets are connected to the internet, making them convenient for frequent transactions, while cold wallets are offline and offer greater security for long-term storage. Once you have a wallet, you can buy Bitcoin through exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, or Kraken. After buying, you can use Bitcoin to make purchases, invest, or even send money to friends and family across the globe. Bitcoin transactions are fast and often cheaper than traditional wire transfers, especially for international payments. Let's take a moment to discuss Bitcoin's revolutionary impact. One of the most important aspects of Bitcoin is its ability to provide financial freedom. In many parts of the world, people don't have access to traditional banking services. With just an internet connection, anyone can use Bitcoin to save, send, and receive money without needing a bank account. Another significant benefit is transparency. The blockchain allows anyone to view transactions, making it incredibly difficult to manipulate or tamper with the system. This level of transparency builds trust among users and is why Bitcoin is often referred to as trustless. But Bitcoin isn't without challenges. One of the biggest criticisms is its price volatility. The value of Bitcoin can fluctuate wildly in a short period, which makes it risky for some investors. Additionally, the energy consumption of Bitcoin mining has raised environmental concerns. Efforts are underway to make mining more sustainable, but it's an ongoing debate in the crypto community. So how popular is Bitcoin? Since its creation, Bitcoin has grown from a niche project to a global phenomenon. It's now accepted by thousands of merchants worldwide, from online retailers to coffee shops. Major companies like Tesla and Square have even added Bitcoin to their balance sheets, further legitimizing its use as an asset. Beyond payments, Bitcoin is also seen as a hedge against inflation. With central banks printing money and increasing the supply of fiat currency, many people turn to Bitcoin as a way to preserve their wealth. It's not just individual investors. Institutions and even some governments are starting to explore Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Now let's talk about some common misconceptions about Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin anonymous? Not exactly. While Bitcoin transactions don't include personal information, they're recorded on a public blockchain. If someone links your Bitcoin address to your identity, your transactions can be traced. Is Bitcoin illegal? No, but its legal status varies by country. In most places, Bitcoin is completely legal to own and use. However, some governments have imposed restrictions or outright bans, so it's important to understand your local regulations. Is Bitcoin a bubble? Critics often claim Bitcoin is a bubble, but its resilience over the past decade suggests otherwise. While its price is volatile, its adoption and use cases continue to grow. Before we wrap up, here are some tips if you're thinking about getting into Bitcoin. Start small. Bitcoin can be divided into tiny fractions called satoshis, so you don't need to buy a whole Bitcoin. Start with an amount you're comfortable investing. Do your research. Understand the risks involved and don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Secure your wallet. Always use strong passwords and enable two-factor authentication to protect your Bitcoin. Think long-term. While Bitcoin's price can be volatile, many experts believe in its long-term potential as a store of value. And that's a wrap on today's video about how Bitcoin works. I hope this gave you a clear understanding of Bitcoin and why it's such an exciting innovation. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Daily Crypto Report, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Have questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring the world of crypto.